Have you ever felt a connection so deep, so otherworldly, that it felt like it was written in the stars? This is the story of Bella, a young woman who traveled to a quiet foreign province to spend a vacation with her grandparents, and a love that defied the very fabric of reality. Bella had always been a dreamer. For months, she'd been visited in her sleep by the same mysterious man. He had kind eyes, a gentle smile, and a presence that felt both familiar and impossibly distant. She sketched his face in her journal, trying to capture the feeling he gave her, a sense of belonging, of being truly seen. She thought it was just her imagination, a figment of a romantic heart. Upon arriving at her grandparents' ancestral home, a sprawling rustic house steeped in history, Bella felt an immediate sense of peace. The air was thick with the scent of jasmine and the hum of cicadas. But as days turned into nights, a strange feeling began to settle in. She'd feel a sudden chill in the warm evening air, see a fleeting shadow in the corner of her eye, or hear a faint whisper on the wind that sounded like her name. She wasn't scared. Strangely, she felt a sense of comfort, a gentle presence watching over her. One evening, while exploring the old library filled with dusty books and forgotten memories, she felt it stronger than ever. The air grew cold, and a book on a high shelf tumbled to the floor. As she picked it up, a faint, shimmering figure began to form before her very eyes. It was a man, translucent and ethereal, but undeniably real, and then her heart stopped. It was him, the man from her dreams. His eyes held the same kindness, his smile the same gentle warmth. He introduced himself as Mark. He had lived in this house over a century ago, and his spirit had remained tethered to the place he loved. He had watched generations come and go, but he had never felt a connection like the one he felt with Bella. He confessed he had been the one calling to her, the one she felt watching over her. He had been drawn to her pure heart and vibrant spirit from the moment she arrived. He had even been able to reach her across the veil, entering her dreams. Bella, surprisingly, wasn't afraid. How could she be afraid of the man she felt she had known her entire life? They spent hours talking, sharing stories of their different worlds. He told her about his life in the past, and she told him about the fast-paced world of the future. It was a love story that should have been impossible, a connection between two souls separated by time and existence itself. The pain of their situation was palpable. She was of the living, and he was a whisper of the past. The day came for Bella to leave. Their farewell was heartbreaking. She promised she would never forget him, and he promised he would wait for her for however long it took. With a heavy heart, she returned to her bustling city life, but the quiet province and its ghostly resident never left her thoughts. The dreams of Mark stopped, and a deep sadness settled in her heart. Was that it? Was their incredible connection just a fleeting, beautiful memory? A few weeks later, trying to distract herself, Bella went to a local art gallery opening with a friend. As she wandered through the exhibits, her eyes landed on a man across the room. He was talking to the artist, laughing at something he'd said. The world around Bella went silent. It was him. The same kind eyes, the same gentle smile, the same aura of warmth and familiarity. He wasn't a ghost. He was real, solid, and breathing. Their eyes met across the crowded room, and a jolt of recognition passed between them. He excused himself and walked towards her, his gaze never leaving hers. "I know this is going to sound crazy," he began, his voice exactly as she remembered it, "but I feel like I know you. I've been dreaming about you for months." Bella's eyes filled with tears as a smile spread across her face. His name was Mark. It wasn't just a dream. It wasn't just a ghost story. It was a promise from the universe. The spirit she met was a premonition, a sign from his soul reaching out to hers across time and space, guiding her to the man she was always destined to find. Their love story wasn't ending. It was just beginning. It was proof that soulmates will always find a way to each other, even if it means crossing the boundaries between worlds. Thank you so much for watching. If you believe in destined love, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more incredible stories. We'll see you next time.